I'm blessed with children. I'm a teacher. I'm also a motivator, a singer, and also always like listening to music.
All right, you are welcome on the program. Like, I'm so glad you are here today. I'm so glad. And what we'll be talking on is how to fit our health for year 2022. How to enjoy our year 2022. When we talk about health, ma, like in your own words, what do you understand by that, ma?
Thanks so much, John D. You see, when we are talking about health, and you said maintaining a new beginning earthwise, we are in January, and I can regard January as still the morning out of the year 2022.
Yes.
You know, we have morning, we have afternoon, and at the same time we have night.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
I regard January as part of the morning, so we can still have a proper plan for maintenance of our health. Now, you asked a question that, what is health?
Yes, ma'am.
Health is just a state of being free from physical or psychological diseases, illnesses, or malfunctioning that can affect our body and at the same time, body system.
Wow. That's lovely.
You're
Being
welcome.
Free, yes.
Thank you.
Being free from malfunctioning of our body, that's psychologically also. Wow, that's lovely. Now, are there types of health when we talk about health?
Yes, we have different types of health, but because of our time, I will just make an highlight of some of the types of health. I will talk about, we have hate. So out of the hate, I'm going to talk about some of it, but just let me highlight some of the hate dimension of health. We have physical health.
Physical health.
Yes. And that physical health is just normal functioning of the body at all level. So when we are talking about normal functioning of the body at all level, be it within, that has to do with the system or, internal or externally. Then we also have mental health. The mental health is just dealing with the cognitive behavior and emotional well-being. That is the way how people think, how do you feel, and how do you behave towards people.
Mental health.
Yes. Then we also have social health. This is dealing with the ability of people to interact. How do you interact with people? Then forming an interaction that have a meaningful relationship. There are some interaction that is not meaningful.
That is not.
Yeah. So
Yes.
a meaningful interaction with people, that is social health.
Social health.
Then we have financial health.
I love that. I love that.
John D.
Yes, I love
So
that.
financial health, it's dealing with something that we call cash, money.
Ego.
Yes. So financially, there is financial health. Then we also have spiritual health. You see, all this dimension of health that I'm talking about, they link together in one way or the other. So many of these health that I'm talking about is spiritual health is the key component of all this health.
Of all the health, the
Yes.
physical health, mental health, social health, financial health.
Yes.
So the spiritual health binds them together.
Exactly.
I love that. Now, how important is good health? Good health. Let's bring it down to physical health now. Like, how important is good health?
You see, health is very, very important. Because you see, without health, I don't think that you can even carry out any activities that you wish to. Health is very, very important. Even than weight.
Wow. And tell us more. Wealth and health. Like,
You
which is
see,
better?
Health and wealth, both is good, but at the same time, without health, your wealth is just useless. You see, if you have both, then you can maintain your health. Maintaining the health, you also need what we call, I said the other time, financial health. You have to be okay and balanced financially.
All right.
But when there is health, then you have what? but the two can go along
Alongside,
together.
yes, because there are some people now. Actually, we have people that they are working tirelessly up and down to make money. That okay, money is good. Some even quote the Bible verse that says money answers all things. So they do that going up and down without even taking into consideration their health. Is that good?
You see, John D, it's good if you go out to find what we need for our mate. Family needs is good. But at the same time, we have to caution ourselves in everything that we do.
That caution should
We
be
have
there.
to caution ourselves in everything that we do.
So that we should avoid anything
Exactly. That can
we do
affect our health.
That's lovely. Now, how can a man fit himself, like to fit himself health wisely in year 2022?
You see, a man, the word man that you use, at the same time in the Bible we use man. When we are talking about man, you already know that it means both female, male, man, and woman.
Yes, man.
A man can physically be fit or be fit for health wisely this year, 2022, in different ways.
Now, let's look at it at this angle. Like, what
Alright.
are the food that a man or a woman must avoid to be health wisely fit in year 2022?
Thanks so much, John D. In order for man to be health wisely fit for in year 2022, in terms of food that we have to avoid, there are some food that we need to avoid. Excessive carbohydrate.
Excessive carbohydrate.
Yes, excessive carbohydrate. I studied biochemistry in the school. So excessive carbohydrate, you see, when you take too much of carbohydrate, it can lead to some diseases, which is diabetes. From there, you can have hypertension, because diabetes is one of the risk factors of hypertension. So if you eat too much of carbohydrate, then your blood sugar level will be high. And
Yes,
that
ma'am.
can lead to diabetes.
Yes, ma'am. So carbohydrate leads to diabetes,
Yes.
diabetes leading to hypertension.
Hypertension.
And you talked about sugar level. Now,
Yes.
most of the time when we hear, okay, don't eat too much sugar, we are always talking about the sugar we use in taking gari, taking pap. Is that the source of carbohydrate?
That is not the only. That is not the.
So,
that is not the
yes.
only. Actually, sugar is also carbohydrate, because we have monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. So sugar is also part of it, but there are other source of carbohydrate, like rice.
Okay. So rice also is a source of carbohydrate
Yes,
that can
gari,
lead
eba, fufu,
to
and so on.
So taking too much of those can lead to diabetes. Can
Exactly,
lead
if you are
to
taking it
hypertension.
only without other supplements, it can cause diabetes.
That's serious. What other kind of food should we avoid?
Then
to be
other
fit in
food that we
2022?
have to avoid is fatty food.
Fatty foods.
Fatty foods.
Like
You like taking margarine all the time with bread, or you just like frying something with oil every time, and you even tell your wife or your children, please put more oil. Put more oil. You want to cook just a little soup. You had a bottle. Kó dùn dáadáa. So you are causing problem, because before you know, we have something that we call cholesterol, and the moment you have high cholesterol level, then your heart will not be able to function properly, because your arteries will be blocked. So, and once the artery is blocked, it can lead to what we call hypertension, because the way the blood will be coming out will be pushing the heart with full force.
With force. How? That's love. But we have people, man. They can eat meat on one sitting like this. On one sitting, they can eat like 10 meats. How good is that for their health?
Meat, you see, meat is one of the proteinous food, but everything that we have to take, it must not be in excess. There should be a limit for everything we take. You see, when I'm talking about when we are talking about balanced diet,
Yes, ma'am.
everything we say that it should be in a right or correct proportion.
Proportion.
So when you are taking too much of meat, the meat, we have fat. There is
Yes.
fat in meat. So as you are taking it, it's storing into your body system. Don't say that I eat meat today, okay, it's not going to do anything for me. No, it's not a day.
It
So
will be
it's accumulating. It's accumulating. So and before you know, you just discover you are not balanced earthly.
Let's go to drinks now.
All right.
Drinks. What are the drinks to avoid to be fit in year 2022?
Thanks so much, John D. You see, we have to avoid alcoholic drinks.
Alcohol.
Yes. Alcoholic drinks, we have to avoid it because it is not good for the body system. Then, because alcohol is also one of the risk factors that can cause diabetes. Or hypertension. And some many other diseases that have to do with the system.
Can even damage
the lungs, the liver, the kidneys,
and the likes.
Yes.
But we have people that they don't even take alcohol. But when it comes to Coca-Cola, when it comes to Coke, they can drink. They can finish one crate. That one, it's not alcoholic, but does it have any negative effect?
There
on
is
the body?
negative effect, yes, because some of these drinks that we are taking, there is caffeine there.
Okay.
We have caffeine there, and we have sugar there. You just look at those people that normally take drinks, take Coca-Cola, they cannot do without it in a day. Just look at them; they are obese. You just do them, yes, they will fat because of what they are taking. They have been addicted to that drinks. Sugar is there, then caffeine is there.
Wow, that's serious. So my people out there, be careful of what you put into your body, because what you put in is what you will get out. If you want to be healthy in year 2022, you must watch what enters into your body, the kind of food you are eating, the kind of drinks you are taking. Yeah, like Yoruba people, they used to say, "Ikun jogede, ikun ready." So let's be careful. Let's watch our health. Now, what are the practices? The practices to avoid to be fit in year 2022.
Thanks so much, John D. Practices to avoid, there is time for everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Our people over there now, they are listening to us. We have childhood, we have youth age, and we have adulthood.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you getting it now?
Very well.
So there are some things that there are some things that you can do when you are childhood. So you will not expect me now that, okay, I should be practicing what my children, the way they can run, I should also be running like them. I have to avoid strenuous exercise that I know that my body system cannot go along with.
Strenuous exercises
that you know that your body cannot go along with.
Like now, in the olden days, I don't know, this could be a myth and this could be true, that in the olden days, there's no medium of transportation. The only means they can transport themselves from one place to another is using their leg at this bends. Walking. And people believe that was why they used to, their lifespan used to be long. Is that totally correct?
It's part of it, but you see, in the olden days, our forefathers, they trek from here to wherever they are going to. Do you know what is keeping them?
What, ma?
Some of them, kind of those days, they are eating fresh fruit, fresh food.
Fresh everything?
Everything, fresh ewedu. Everything is fresh. It's not chemically preserved. So with that, their body system is okay. And with those fresh things that they are taking, thank you for that question, John D.
Yes, ma'am.
They are boosting their immune system. And the moment their immune system is boosted, so even if at all they are going to get sick, but that immune system will fight against whatever is coming to their body system at that time.
So even eating fresh fruit, fresh as a way of improving our health.
Exactly.
Wow, I love that. Now, what are the food that we can eat to boost our immune system
I
and
said
also
it the
to be
other
healthy.
time.
Yes,
I
yes.
said it the other time. Balanced diet.
Balanced diet. Like,
Balanced diet.
give me a demo.
And when we're talking about balanced diet, we have 7 classes of balanced diet of food that we have to take.
All right.
We have carbohydrate.
Yes, ma'am.
We have protein. We have vitamins.
Yes.
We
3,
have fat and oil.
4,
We have water.
5,
We have mineral salt.
6.
We have roughages.
Refugees. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know that.
Refugees.
I only know 6 classes.
We
Thanks
have
for that
refugees.
information.
Refugees
Refugees.
part.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Now, like, if I'm the person that likes taking pap, what can I balance? How can I balance that? You know, I love taking pap every morning. Pap, because I believe taking pap now. Not that I used to take pap like that. I'm just using that as an example because believing that taking pap have a way of flushing our body system. That there cannot be anything like malaria if I'm taking pap stuff and enough of water. Now, if I'm a person that I love taking pap, how can I balance that diet?
Thanks so much. You know, in the pap that you like taking, there are some mineral salts in the pap because we use corn and some we use millet, some we use sorghum.
Yes, ma'am.
There are some mineral salt in it. But in order to balance that, we can use milk. Because in milk, all the nutrient that you need is in the milk. So you can use milk. Just add milk to it.
Yes, because of our time. Let's go to the timing. Does the time we take a particular kind of food, does it have a way of affecting our health?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Please tell us about that.
Timing of taking our food. You know, in the morning you have to take your breakfast. You
Yes,
take
ma'am.
breakfast. But actually, early,
Yes, ma'am.
when you wake up in the morning, you can just take 2 glasses of warm water. Warm water.
Warm water.
Yes. To flush away all the toxic.
Water therapy.
Yes. To flush away all the toxic in our body system out. To
Yes,
flush it
ma'am.
out.
Yes, ma'am.
After that, we take our balanced diet. Our breakfast, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
So after the breakfast, then lunch, then dinner. That dinner.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That dinner. Some people like taking their food and eating food around 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12.
In the night.
Yes. Because when they eat their food 8, 9, 10, there won't be proper digestion. The enzymes that have to work on the system. Because when you eat, this is a secret thing that people didn't know. When you eat food 8 o'clock,
yes, ma'am.
and the food still have to stay in your stomach for 4 hours before digestion takes place. Digestion is taking place, but for 4 hours the food will stay there. Then when you eat 8 o'clock at night, and the food will stay there for like 4 hours, digestion is still taking place, and some of our people will not even wait. Immediately finish eating food like this, they just go and sleep. That is what we call toxic. Toxic substances will be stored in our body because there is no proper digestion at that time.
That's serious.
So it is better we take our food at night between 6 and 7. So that, by 9 or 10, I'll be sleeping. At that time,
the food would have digested. Wow.
And all the nutrient that has to be transported to all the part of the body will have been transported.
Wow. Thank you so much. People out there, please, you that you see 8 p.m., you carry one big bowl of amala and ewedu, and even the ewedu is not much. Big bowl of amala, and you are now forcing it into your body system. It will affect your body system negatively. Please let us take cognizance of what we put into our body, because what we put in is what we have. We determine the kind of experiences we have in our body system. Please let us take care of our body. Let's take care of it. We need our body to live on earth. We need our body to carry out activities. We need our body to fulfill our purpose. So let us eat the right food. Yes, ma'am. What's your final word to our people out there?
My final word to the people listening to me out there is just that we should just make sure that we are taking care of our body because earth is wealth. If you are just gathering all the weight now of the heaven and the earth together, if you are not okay, you cannot even enjoy it. But once you have good health, then success will be ours.
Amen. So people out there, If you have been eating the wrong food in the past and now it is affecting your system, I'm telling you, there is still hope for you. There is still hope for you. You can start to do the right thing now. Yes, you can start to do the right thing. Start to eat the right food. Start taking enough of water. Take your medicine in the right proportion and keep hope alive that you are going to live. You will not die. Thank you so much, Mrs. Olafare, for coming to our program. And I believe some other time we invite you, we also say yes to an invite. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here. So this is where I'll be drawing the curtain on today's edition of Fair for Success. Beat the best and be the best. And like I always say, bring your advert to this program. Bring your advert to Akin FM 105.7 because that's one of the way you can keep me on the air for years. To place your advert, call me on this number 09039616523. I call that again 09039616523. Also, if you want to comment on how the program has blessed you or on how I can use it to bless you more, you can also call or text me on that called out number. Until next week, Monday, same time at the hour of 10 that I'm going to be coming your way again. Ensure to fuel your vision and your passion to be all what you want to become in all aspects of your life. John D says bye for now.